Good morning. Welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Thursday. It's July 24th, 2025. Thanks for being here. Today's Red Mic message, the popcorn kernel. These Red Mic messages are leadership and life lessons I picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. Today's Red Mic message again, the popcorn kernel. Well, for 4 years, I was the popcorn kernel in our Cub Scout pack. Kernel. Yeah, that's a pun on Colonel. uh, the rank thing. Yeah, Colonel military versus KER, right? Colonel from corn, popcorn. So, popcorn kernel was one of several hats I wore while I was in Cub Scouts with my boys. Assistant den leader, assistant cub master. But when popcorn season rolled around, I was all about the popcorn. I was a recruiter, a motivator, supply chain manager, and, chief cheerleader. And every year I challenged the boys to hit a popcorn sales goal that the pack had never hit before. And if they did, I told them, you'll get to shave my head. Not just buzz it, shave it. Clippers, trimmers, and then I would finish it off with a razor when I got home. Now, I'm sure you've noticed I've got a big head. My fraternity brothers give me grief about it to this day. I'm sure when they see this, they'll say, yep, Fortner's got a big head. Um, so shaving this dome was not something I really looked forward to, but a deal's a deal. And again, you know, 3 out of 4 years the boys did it. They rose to the occasion, and the top salesman got to shave my head, and they looked forward to it. One year though, out of the four, they didn't hit the goal. Now they had sold more than they did the year before, but we had more scouts, so I raised the bar. You know, I kept the per scout amount about the same, right? And it was a fair target. They just missed it. When I told some of the parents and some of the scout leaders how close we had gotten, and it was, I want to say within like $1,000 tops. Some of those parents and some of those fellow leaders were like, "Well, they tried so hard. Let them do it anyway. Let them shave you anyway. They're looking forward to this." And I said, "No, they missed the goal. If I caved, they might still do it next year, but what if they don't? What would I have been teaching them if I had let them win without hitting that benchmark? That effort enough is alone? Oh, well, you tried hard, so yay." No. Would I have been teaching them that we move the goalposts to make everybody feel better? That results don't matter as long as you show up? Well, I've never thought that was the scouting way. I've never thought that was the way that life is. In scouting, you earn it. Arrow of Light is the highest award that you can earn in Cub Scouting, and it's not a participation badge. Eagle Scout doesn't come with a curve. You do the work, you hit the mark, you achieve, and then they pin that eagle on your chest. And you can say for the rest of your life that you are an Eagle Scout. The boys, they were really disappointed. I mean, they were. But they learned something. And the next year, they didn't just hit the goal, they crushed it. The per scout amounts went up significantly. They didn't want to feel let down again. They knew what it was like to have something so close they could taste it, they could smell it, they knew it was there, and they were looking forward to it, and then they didn't get it. Here's the leadership lesson for the adult world. Sometimes leaders do exactly what those parents wanted me to do. They lower expectations. They give credit before it's earned. They hand out trophies to keep the peace. But when you do that, you're robbing your team of something more important than comfort. You're robbing them of growth. Because if your team fails, if it falls short, if you don't move the target, you recalibrate, you retarget, you coach them, you set them up to succeed next time, and then you hold the line. Because in life, there are no participation trophies. There's only lessons. And sometimes, yeah, you're gonna miss the mark. But then you always get another chance to come back and earn it and maybe even do better than you did before. Maybe do better than you ever thought you could have. Again, in life, there are no participation trophies. That's it. That's today's Red Mike message. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you'll give me a like, a follow, and a share. I appreciate you being here. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Don't forget, life is short. Drink the bourbon.